Yo, what is up, you beautiful motherfuckers? I'm Matt, and I'm here with my buddies Jacob and Mike,
Hi.
Hey guys, how are you?
and we're about everything. And before we get to today's topic, I must ask, how are you gentlemen doing today?
I'm
You want-
good. Yeah, I can go first if you want me
Go,
to.
go,
Okay.
man. You can do
Okay,
it.
I actually have a story to tell. I always have a fucking
Here we
story
go
to tell.
again.
But so this week I'm working at an abandoned plant that's been abandoned for like 7 years. Nasty as hell, and kicking ass over there. We're almost there. And these two contractors come, right? And they're in these nice clothes and everything, and they're taking notes and all that shit. And my boss Terry comes and he's talking to my stepdad, who's there too. And well, these two fucking guys have an entire plant with tons of offices to go into. And guess where they decide to have their conversation? They decide to have their conversation next to me with a giant pile of dust, which I am scooping into a fucking hopper. Okay? So I'm scooping this dust because I'm working and it's my work hours. It's not break yet. And one of them goes, "Hey, could you not do that, please?" And I looked at him and I was just like, I really want to fucking tell him this. You can move a conversation, but you can't move your fucking work. That's what I wanted to tell him. Basically, I wanted to say, take your fucking conversation somewhere else, and then you won't have to deal with it. But I was the better man, and you guys know how I am. I fucking say it the way it is.
Right.
I'm honest, I'm old school, and it was really hard, but I just said, you know what? If they're going to tell me to not do my job, I'm just going to go take my fucking lunch break. And that's what I did. And then afterwards, I told my boss, I was like, why would two fucking contractors come here and then have a conversation right where I'm working and then fucking bitch about it when they have all of this entire plant to talk in? So that's my little story. So for anybody out there who's working, if two contractors ever come, just go on your fucking lunch break, because some contractors are really fucking stupid and they're just going to work or they're just going to have a conversation right where you're working and then they're going to bitch about it. So that's my little story.
That's where we have this on topic kind of. We have this little bottle of shit called CRC. It's a anti-corrosive liquid. Anytime like they bitch that I need to like stop working because of there, I literally turn the fan just ever so slightly without noticing and just spray it into the back of the fan.
Mm-hmm.
The funny thing about it is that shit's it don't feel good to have on your skin, but it smells like the weirdest things. Like when I first started working, it smelled like strawberry jam. As I kept working, like each couple months it changes. Like a couple weeks ago, it smelled like French toast with a little bit of cinnamon in it. Dude, it's so fucking weird. I don't use it anymore because it makes me really damn hungry.
And so it's okay. I'm gonna say this too. And so I'm getting my little trash can thing, and I put it on a 2-wheel cart, and I wanted to roll it, where the dust pile is in case somebody needed to take the hopper.
Right.
So I wanted to have it just in case. Well, these guys are heading towards where I'm going, and they're already annoyed by the fucking 2-wheel cart because it's an old fucking metal 2-wheel cart, and they're already annoyed. And it's like, why are you going this direction? I don't understand why you guys are going this direction. That's what was going through my head. And then as I was scooping the dust, they didn't like the dust. So they were like, "Hey, could you not fucking do that?" And it was just the way he looked at me and the way he put his hand out and the way he just like said it. It really fucking pissed me off. And I've been on a lot. And I was in masonry. I've been on a lot of jobs where there's a lot of stupid fucking people. And there was a time. Okay, so Matt, you know where a villa is, right? So I was on a big job in a villa. It was an entire town job. It was like the whole road was being redone, everything. And my job was to grind one day. I had to grind and clear a bunch of stuff. And this guy decided, I'm going to park at a construction site. And I'm going to park right where this guy is getting setting up to grind. And I'm thinking, well, he parked there and he knows I'm going to start grinding. I'm not fucking waiting an hour on him. I'm not doing it. I was told to grind.
Say it's your time, not his.
Yep. So I start grinding. He comes out fucking bitching. And I told him, I said, you know what? Why would you park where there's a fucking construction site and where the guy is fucking grinding? And he didn't have much to say, and he apologized and said he's just sick of people working on the town. And I said, well, that's just tough fucking shit, buddy.
Right. Literally, dude. Tough shit, dude. Welcome to fucking management.
And I'll tell you what, I'm at a guard shack too, and I deal with a lot of fucking stupid people there. I'll tell you something that happened there one day. So this guy drives in and he says, I'm looking for a job. And the thing is that we're not really hiring people.
Oh, nope. I remember this. I remember this. Where the fucker just walks in, not saying a fucking thing to anyone. It's like, are you that fucking daft?
Yeah. And so this guy says, I'm looking for a job. And I said, well, I'm going to be honest with you. The thing is that we're not hiring right now. And he stops me and he says, how do you know? And I said, what do you mean? And he says, you're not a production worker. And so how would you know?
Cause I'm a worker here, dumbass.
And I just shook my head. I didn't say nothing. I said, well, you know what? If you want more information, you just go right in that purchase or that shipping office, park there and go in the office. That's exactly what I told him to do. So what he does is he gets out of his vehicle. He starts walking towards the office, and I'm watching him because he's already put a bad impression on me. This guy's got he's got shorts with a bunch of tattoos. He looks like fucking shit. Okay, he looks like a fucking punk. I don't like him already.
Talking shit, because I got tattoos, Sonny?
Yeah, this guy looks like a punk, dude. He's a fucking asshole. He goes up, but then he doesn't go in. He goes to the other set of stairs. Well, that's what I was thinking he was doing. I was like, okay, why is he going to the other fucking set of stairs? Well, then he doesn't go those stairs. He starts heading towards the weld shop. And he goes in, and that's when I got out and started fucking hauling ass. I'm chasing this guy down. He ain't fucking listening to me. He makes a turn. I fucking lose him. I'm already fucking fired up. Just because he already said I didn't know nothing. And everybody's like, what's going on? And I said, well, I'm looking. Oh, the guy says, who's that? And I said, a motherfucker who I'm going to get my hands on and fucking throw him out. And the guy goes, oh, shit. And so Josh, the leader of Weld, finds him. And he says, fucking excuse me, what are you doing all the way over here? You are trespassing property. And he says, I'm looking for somebody to talk about a job. And he says, didn't the guard shack guy fucking tell you to go in there? He says, no. And he says, bullshit, that's fine because the guard shack guy told me that he told you to go in that office. Well, I didn't see it. And he says, how the fuck didn't you see it?
I mean, as someone who also works factory, usually the office has a sign on it.
And then get this, he tells him, he says, right? Just where you parked, you're looking right towards the fucking office, motherfucker. And he said that you were heading towards it and then you snuck around. I mean, okay. And then he says, okay, you're looking for a job, right? And he says, yeah. He says, can you weld? And he says, no, but even if I did, I wouldn't want to because welders don't make as much as production workers.
Okay. Stop you there.
Okay.
That's bullshit because welders can make like $30 a fucking hour.
Yeah. And so this is what Josh does. He says, you know what? Just fill an application. Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out my shop, son.
Josh escorted him and he came up to me and he says, I'm sorry, Mike. And I said, don't apologize. The dumb fucker didn't listen to me. And he says, you know what? He is a dumb motherfucker. That's what he told me. He says, that is a dumb motherfucker. So, oh my gosh. Yeah. I've talked too long.
See, like, here's the thing. People don't show up at where I work because the last time someone was suspicious around the buildings, they literally had it posted in every fucking board.
My bosses love me because I take my job real seriously. Because the thing is that when I'm talking to you guys right now, I'm cool, but you guys would hate me at work because I'm the kind of person that takes his work real seriously.
I don't know.
And I'm usually real serious at work. So I usually don't joke around and then I'll have people trying to tease with me and then I'll be like, I won't even listen to it because I'm just busy, I will say I did one funny thing last week. You guys are going to fucking love this. So there's this guy named Kenny. And he's kind of a hippie kind of guy,
Mm-hmm.
Really nice guy. He works in aluminum. And I walk into the shipping office and I go for the door. And Kenny's on the other side and he's going for the door too. Well, I open the door and his hand is out and he goes, God damn, man. I almost grabbed for something else. And I And I walked up to Kenny and I said, Kenny, this thing is way too goddamn big. And for your hand to get around anyway. And the whole fucking shipping office fucking lost it. That was good shit. And he turns around and he says, you fucker, man. You're such a fucker. You know? That was good shit.
But
You're such a fucker, man.
no.
Oh, yeah.
You think you take your job seriously? Like I said, last time someone was suspicious around one of our buildings, they had to post it on every fucking board. Break room, locker room, everything. You see this man, you call the cops.
That's exactly how I am.
You stealing stuff?
I actually, well, the thing is that we had a guy who spit in my boss's face who was in weld. He was refusing to work because it was too hot, and he spit in his face. Well, that's a felony.
Yeah.
And so we have a picture of his driver's license on our guard shacks because if he ever shows up,
Bye bye.
ring ring ring, call the cops.
See, what makes this funny is that I work across the street from the municipal office, and then 2 blocks away is the actual the fucking jail for the town. So it's like, you cause shit, dude, you're going right across the fucking street. Then your dumbass is going 2 blocks down the road.
I had to get that off my chest. It's been bothering me for like, I don't know, 2 or 3 days now, and that whole thing with the 2 contractors just got me all fucking.
I know how it is, man. Like I said, anytime someone says some stupid shit, fan, CRC, have fun smelling funny shit for a while, bud.
And that's just guard shack. I also do tool crib too.
Yeah, I've heard some horror stories about tool crib shit. So
when you said that, it reminded me of a story of a job I had. Have you ever heard of Slater's Concrete?
Mike, we need to move on.
You need to get to the top.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We're 22 minutes in, motherfucker. Jacob, how are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't mean to make you upset.
Now kiss and hold hands.
Okay. Come here, Mike. Give me a hug. Give me a hug, big guy. There you go. There, give you a pat on the back. Don't be afraid to grab the ass.
Yeah.
My God.
All right, my week has been good. Just went on a yard sale today. In Illinois, we have this thing called Cena Drive. I don't know if you guys heard of it. It's where people get together and start a bunch of garage sale chains, or just set up booths in a field or somewhere. I got a few DVDs and I got a plushie. I also got this new storage thing to put all my movies or games in.
That would make a great episode, Mike. You and me just go garage sailing.
Yeah. Hey, sorry about that whole segment. Just I know it was too long, but goddamn, that could be a whole topic by itself.
Story.
Work stories. That'd be an episode.
Man,
I'd see some shit.
Man, I should have saved all those stories, but oh well.
Well, you wanted to tell us how you're doing. It was pretty good.
Right.
Yeah, I guess.
That's it. Fuck. There was a thought in my head, and it just went.
Oh, great.
Oh, that's what it is. If you guys are wondering why Mike's acting weird, he joined my club.
Yeah. But the thing is that I have a really low tolerance to alcohol. So whenever I drink, I have to drink really weak alcohol, or I'm just. Yeah, I get drunk easy, and it kind of sucks. So.
I mean, in a way, that's a good thing, because then you know your limit.
Yep, I know my limit, and I only drank till I started smiling a little bit, and that was about it.
Say, when you start feeling warm on the inside, that's when you know you need to cut your shit.
Yeah, see, I don't get that. So right now I'm drinking pineapple juice.
Nice.
Is it pineapple juice?
I got an apple. I got a pen. Apple pen.
Jacob, no, please. No, not again.
How is it, Mike?
So flavorful. I love you guys too.
I missed you guys.
Yeah, me too, man. Matt, what is our
No one's
discussion
going to
today?
ask how Matt's doing.
Well, how are you doing, buddy?
What
How's
about
the
you?
ass?
My ass is doing just fine. Thank you very much.
Does it still have that curve?
Of course. Duh. That's why we're all the tight-fitting clothes.
Yeah.
Haha.
No,
Oh, I didn't Mike, how is your ass?
Flat, so flat you could balance an entire Thanksgiving dinner on it. So,
we have to test this out
mine is
for
round
research
and
purposes.
possibly yes.
My ass is.
It's a pretty
round
flat
and
ass. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jacob.
My ass is round and floppy. If you guys are wondering,
It's like Jello.
it's similar to Jello, but also like a consistency of Play-Doh.
So it's kind of like a mixture
So,
of a bagel
this-
that's made of Jello.
So,
Yeah.
it's custard.
Custard butt.
Play-Doh, but
Play-Doh. You can mold it into anything you want.
Are we finally ready, gentlemen?
What's the discussion today?
Today's discussion is hobbies and why they're good for you.
Mm-hmm.
As a man with 14,000 different hobbies, very good for you. Some are expensive, though.
Yeah.
Like this
Yeah.
podcast, very expensive. I don't even get paid, it's so expensive.
Yeah.
I have like simple hobbies.
I got some simple ones, I got some acquired taste ones. But we're going to start with Mike. Mike, what are your hobbies besides
Oh.
burgers?
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. So aside from burgers, a few years ago when I was with my ex, she was a big time cook. And I really didn't know how to cook, man. Like I didn't know how to. I had to start somewhere. And so, I took enough interest in her that I wanted to do things with her, so I learned to cook a little bit with her and everything so I could spend more time with her. And then, I got into it so much that after our breakup and everything, I just got to cooking in general. Like I'm always making recipes, and I'm always watching videos on how to cook. And I enjoy cooking. It's very rewarding when someone loves your cooking. It's just cool. So that's definitely one of my favorite hobbies for sure. And not to get into the burgers, but that's been a really really good hobby as well. It's made me some pretty decent money. So yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Jacob, what do
Yeah.
you like to do
That's it.
for a
You don't have
hobby?
any other-
Oh well, I like to go one hobby at a time.
Kind of like the cartoon or the fictional crushes.
Yeah.
All right. So my hobbies is like going outside, walking around, and listening to music. I basically do that like either early in the morning or sometimes late at night, like 11 o'clock at night. Sometimes if I can't sleep, I'll just go outside, cool air, and just listen to my music.
There you go. That's actually really nice.
Yeah.
Man, I just might have to do that tonight. Listen to some music.
So, you want
At
me to send you
nighttime.
some recommendations, Mike?
No.
You sure?
I've got some good. Yeah. I've got some music to listen to.
Yeah, I love going outside during this time of year because it's not
Oh,
like
yeah.
cold and hot, and I love the cool air.
It's been so cold in the morning, hasn't it, Matt?
Dude,
Oh
like,
my god.
Jacob, how cold is
Oh.
it for you normally in the mornings? Like right now?
I don't really, I really can't calculate right on the spot.
Say, you
Well,
give a rough
Jacob's just-
estimate.
Jacob's kind of like, what the fuck just happened? You just froze there for a second. Sorry about that.
What? I can't really calculate, sir.
But has
Um,
it felt like really, really cold lately outside?
It,
the morning?
It's brisk, but it's not very cold. You know what
But
I'm
it's
saying?
kind of,
Dude,
but it's kind of nipply.
for
Yeah, your nipples get a little bit of that. Yeah.
for us, Jacob,
Yeah.
it's like 30 fucking degrees, dude. It's horrendous how cold
Dude,
it gets over
shoot.
here right now.
Oh, it's so cold in the morning. But man, it was nice. Like later on today,
Dude,
I just
tell me about it.
went outside with a little Bellini. And I was like,
This
is my weather, man. I fucking love this, man.
While you're drinking, I'm sitting here in a junkyard ripping parts out of a damn car.
Hey, hey,
I needed to do it.
I was doing that all week, man. I understand.
Tonight it's supposed to get 43 where I am.
Thank God I have the heat on.
Mm.
Then tomorrow morning it's supposed to start at 72, then it gets colder at night.
It's supposed to be 68 at the high tomorrow and a 36 as a low. Thank God we're finally in fall weather.
Do you guys like rain?
I love rain. I do love rain.
I love rain, but I'm fucking terrified of thunderstorms. I don't know why. I have a fear of tornadoes.
Oh yeah, tornadoes are scary. I've never witnessed one though. So
neither have I, but when those winds kick up, dude, that's Matt's going to bed now. I ain't fucking staying up anymore.
I love when it's late at night and you can hear the ceiling, with all the raindrops. And I love really stormy nights. I love it, man.
What makes it
so good?
What makes it beautiful is when I lived with my ex, they had a metal roof.
Yes, I was just gonna say that the metal roofs are the best, man.
The fucking acoustics when the drops hit, whether it's heavy or light.
Oh, dude, add some sound effects right now, man, just to give people an idea. Love it. Oh, so good.
Mm-hmm. But I will say as soon as that thunder cracks, though,
I like it, man.
Different mood. Well, it depends on how bad it is outside. If it's a normal rain due to the random crash, it's all right. But the winds are fucking going. It's a monsoon outside. Nope.
Sorry, Jacob. You can keep going, my man.
Yeah, pretty much just going outside, like either early in the morning or late at night, feeling the breeze, playing some music. I feel like I'm in a movie scene sometimes. Like when I walk around, listen to my music. Get with it.
The walk into school montage at the beginning of every movie, just headphones on. Fuck it, let's go.
Like Back to the.
Yeah, like Back to the Future. Perfect.
Your credit card to ride this train.
No, I've never seen those movies.
You really should. They're fucking great. We should have a watch party.
I know,
movies.
but people talk about them so much, and I already told you guys this. But anything that's overhyped like that, I don't watch it.
But these movies actually live up to the overhype.
Oh God,
it's not like Avatar.
I know, but it just sounds like it though. And
Keep it up, Mike. We're having a watch party.
Oh God. All right. Sorry, Jacob.
All right. Move on, Mr. Matt.
Matty Poo.
Did you just call me Mister? Did you assume my fucking gender?
Yes, I did. And I don't think that. Yes, I do.
Man, I'm surprised you didn't catch mine.
All right, Mrs. Mike.
First off, Mike, I heard what you called me, you son of a bitch. Okay.
You best friend of mine. How dare you?
Where do I actually start? Because half the hobbies I used to do, I can't do anymore thanks to my hand.
I understand. I have bad hands too.
Yeah. I
have a bad back.
I have a bad everything. Factory has really fucked me up.
And,
is it bad?
And the masonry and everything I do really messed my hands up, man.
Nah, what messed me up is freaking freshman PE. Never die for a fumble if not a good football player. That's fucking dumb.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess we can start with the obvious one. Content creation. We all do it here.
Yeah.
We even had a small special about it earlier.
Yeah.
Say, even though all of us do different things.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
We do similar things.
Well,
yeah. I do battles.
Me and Jacob do.
Jacob does battles. Matt does porn. We all do different things.
Listen here, motherfucker. I only showed my butthole once, okay?
I also sometimes review movies.
That would be a great special. We just watch a movie, then we just shit.
Dude, seriously, we need to do a series where it's like, okay, we watch a movie, but we tell people when to play the movie and then the audience can play it with us without any copyright issues, and we could just commentate over the film.
Yeah.
Mind blown.
Like me and Mike had an idea to watch.
Wasn't all the animated Disney films?
Yeah, animated Disney films.
Yes.
And I was thinking after we do all the Disney films, we do the Pixar films.
Yeah, and then DreamWorks, and oh yeah.
Then Sony Animation.
Oh boy, poor Sony.
They got,
I think
we got Open Season and Claudio the Chance of Meatball
Oh god.
and the Angry Birds movies
Oh, I did like the second Angry Birds. That was really good, actually.
and the Surf's Up movie and the terrible Surf's Up sequel with WWE superstars.
Oh god.
first off, Chicken Joe, man. Okay.
I love Chicken Joe. Chicken Joe
I can
is
feel it in my
definitely a
nuggets.
spirit animal.
Fucking
His dad got turned into a special bucket.
I absolutely fucking love the original Surf's Up. It's been so long since
Yeah.
I've seen it, but
Yeah,
it's such
it's
a
actually
damn good
pretty cool.
movie.
I watched that last year on Netflix. It was pretty good.
Don't watch the sequel. The sequel.
Agreed.
No,
Oh, shit.
no, the sequel looks like shit. I checked out the trailer.
And there's WWE superstars in it.
Oh god.
Oh, and not
And
wrestling.
they're
They
not
gotta
the
make
best
some money.
actors either.
I'm gonna send a
I
picture.
don't know, Mike. You ever been suplex off the top rope?
I don't want to.
Neither do I. I think I'd break my fucking back, dude.
You ever been kicked in the balls by Gold Dust?
Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah. I've been there was a time I was assaulted by football players and they just stomped my balls in, man. It took me a while to recover from that. That was pretty bad. That fucking hurt. Ooh, man, I didn't move for a while. That
I
was
had
pretty
a I had a run-in with soccer cleats. That was fun.
bad. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like that was before puberty, bruh.
Yeah.
No, you want to know what else? I got attacked by a dog, and it went right for the fucking nuts when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
Tore up my pants, nearly tore my button nutsack open.
Ooh, you know what? I was this was around the time I was working out. And Matt remembers this stage, I think, because I was in high school when I was working out. I was jogging from my house through Skinner Lake to the graveyard,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden, this fucking chihuahua comes running out of nowhere,
Yep, I remember this
leaps
story.
towards my ass, and grabs onto it, and I'm like, "What the fuck, man?" And here's
Yeah,
the
some
thing.
good cake.
I don't know what it is. I have never run into a chihuahua that has liked me. They're so fucking mean.
I know, dude. I know.
What the fuck? And the same with wiener dogs. The fuck's wrong with them?
Dachshunds are a special thing, okay?
They're like fucking demonic dogs, man.
I'm more of a
Sheesh.
cat person.
I mean, my dog's a ham, so.
I am.
I'm more
Dude.
of a cat person, bro.
Okay, since we're talking about dogs real quick. My old dog, Baby Girl, she passed a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
My mom had her so fucking spoiled, she had to eat off a fork.
Oh my god.
Found a funny meme.
Oh, God. Speaking of which, while we're talking about memes, I need to put my headset in real quick.
All right. Is it my turn for a hobby?
Yes.
Yeah.
Unless Matt.
All right. All right. So, I have a lot of hobbies, and the reason why I have so many is because I don't do things like dating, and hobbies are the things that I look up to, or look forward to the most. I go to work to make money, and then the thing I look forward to is doing my hobbies. And one of the things that I really love to do is I love brainstorming ideas for like fiction, And one of the things I'm doing right now, along with Matt Daly in our team, is we're making a comic book franchise of sorts. And I now love making characters. I love trying to figure out their story. I like trying to figure out their feats and scaling, and trying to take it seriously without being that guy, who's like, you know what? He's so strong that he could beat anybody.
Goku syndrome!
he could punch a multiverse.
Mom can punch him.
I literally ran to this guy who I told that, yeah, I'm working on a fictional franchise. He shows me this character, and I said, oh, what's his power? And he says he could do anything. And I'm like, okay, fuck that. So, but yeah, that's one of my other favorite hobbies is like just trying to create something from scratch and just trying to build something on it, and then it feels more legit. And I don't know, it's just really cool. And I've wanted to get into that since like late middle school, but I wasn't good at it. So I gave up on it. And then like 3 or 4 years ago, I got back into it. But now that I'm older, I'm like way better at it. And yeah, that's definitely one of my other favorite hobbies. Fiction as a whole for me is a hobby. I fucking love fiction. It's awesome. So yeah, it's another one of mine. Jacob.
I would say another hobby of mine is movie collecting.
That's a good one.
I'm going to send a picture right here of what my movie collection has built up to.
I'm just now seeing Chicken Joe.
Just now seeing the meme afterwards of...
Yeah. God, could you imagine those characters together? Oh my god.
You guys want to hear my Fillmore impression from Carl?
Oh god.
It's a conspiracy, man. All right. I'm finding it. Don't worry. Don't kick my ass. Shut the fuck up.
I am so picky. I am so picky when it comes to my movie collection. A lot of people don't like hanging out with me because I'm so picky.
I kidnapped you for a whole 8 hours one day.
Oh yeah,
It's okay.
but man, I'm pain in the ass when it comes to that.
All right, sending the photo.
Nice. I used to have a thing that looked like that.
Yeah.
Isn't that like the display racks they would use in a...
Yeah, my grandfather had a few of those, and it's like, hey, can I take one of these off your hands? He's like, sure, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then I use it to. I also have on the bottom one of the bottom shelves. I have all my Switch games on one shelf.
You know, I've owned a Switch for so long. I rarely fucking use it.
That used to be my DVD collection for the
dude, I have a Switch that I have. I barely played on it, and I only have 2 games on it. And there was a guy who was asking if I would sell it, and I said, "Well, it's kind of a gift. That's the thing." So
Right. It's hard to get rid of.
And the other thing too is like they're like, okay, Metroid Dread, I'm planning on that in the future. But then if they remake the Metroid Prime trilogy or something.
And no, you gotta remember also Metroid Prime 4.
Yeah, and that too. I might want to have my Switch for that.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I just hope they don't do motion controls on it.
I feel so bad that I don't use it. It's horrible.
There's also the Gargoyles game coming out too.
Yeah,
dude. Oh my god, I love Gargoyles. Holy crap!
I got the Disney Classic Games collection on my Switch. That has Aladdin, Jungle Book, and Lion King.
All right, let me tell you how much I use my Switch. I use my jailbroken PS Vita more. I'm not even fucking kidding,
Matt
dude.
Matt and I are PlayStation guys.
I'm also PlayStation.
You remember me, Mike?
I love
What?
PlayStation.
Mike,
What happened?
remember,
What?
he streams from his PS4 occasionally.
Yes,
Yeah, I
did.
know.
Mostly Outlast, but then I started playing other stuff like WWE and Doom.
Doom, da, dum, dum, dum.
Oh god, I love the new Doom games.
Mike, keep it in your pants.
Yep. Unless I want to see it, then never mind.
No.
Are you sure?
You know,
Yeah, I'm really sure.
since we discussed games we're playing, I just started playing Cyberpunk again.
I never played it.
Came out with a show.
I put 5 hours in it in just yesterday.
Is it a good game? Like,
Once you get all the bugs, yes.
Okay.
I
started
actually,
playing Dying Light.
do it. Dying Light's a good game
Okay.
too.
Okay.
I also started playing Far Cry Primal.
Oh yeah.
Wonder why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jacob and I are big Primal fans. Oh yeah.
If you guys don't know that, it's a good show on.
You know, Mike,
My favorite show of all time.
Mike, guess
Yep.
what?
What's up?
I'm a Primal fan too. It's a very good PS2 game.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fucking
It's
Primal,
amazing.
Primal is also a movie with Nicolas Cage.
I fucking can't stand him. I do think it's cool that I got to sit on the bike that he sat on in Ghost Rider, but I'm just not a big fan of him. I just, yeah. He's he's an Elvis wannabe.
Oh, really?
He is. Seriously, listen to him, man. He's a fucking Elvis wannabe, man. He's horrible about it. Jeez.
Could be worse. Could be worse.
Yeah.
Could be that Mike
I
guy.
miss Rodney Dangerfield.
All right, Jacob. You keep going, my man.
I think I'm good. Mostly like those two. Matt, I hope you show these pictures. Like mostly, yep, just movie collecting. Like I just got a new tub today. I got a free like translucent drawer just because I'm kind of running out of space.
Nice.
So yep, movie collecting.
So it's not a bad hobby. I mean,
No.
I started doing it with anime, but
My grandma, let me tell you something about my grandma when it comes to movie collecting. She can't just own like the first movie or her favorite one. She has to own the whole entire series. Okay. And she has movies way back from VHS that are still in that haven't been opened. They're
Wow.
still wrapped up. Yeah. And she's a cool lady, man. She's got all the RoboCop movies. She's got a gigantic collection of films. It's ridiculous. But yeah, that's apparently one of her big hobbies too, is collecting movies. Dude, she had an unopened Beauty and the Beast movie.
Nice.
Unopened. Yeah, on VHS. Unopened.
money, hella money.
Well, it's open now.
No, Mike, no.
I know.
Still worth
She-
money, but
She also has all the Star Wars movies that are unopened too on VHS. Crazy. It's crazy, man. All right. Matt,
I mean, since
What else you into?
since we talking about the collecting things, like I am a fond collector of retro games, mainly from the is it fifth generation, fifth generation, sixth generation? I feel like we've done this before.
Waifu cups.
I mean, I do have the collection of waifu cups. You are fucking right. Those are sitting right next to me. I'm like, they got 15 total.
Wow.
Hey man, you get an addiction, you have to feed the addiction. I haven't bought one in a while.
I'll take a purple one.
You're not getting mommy milkers. I'm sorry. Not
Shit.
happening. No, Jacob's discussing movie collecting. I literally collect PS1 and PS2 games
Nice.
because
Yep.
I still need to get that one off of Mike. But
You know,
That ain't happening.
Well, didn't you get Soul Reaver back?
I was talking about the other one,
The other one.
Haunting Ground.
Well, that one's mine, you bitch. You ain't getting that shit.
$25 and an ass rub.
Actually, that's my mom's. She bought it for herself, man.
Speaking of PS2, I when I was at the yard sale, looking at DVDs, they had a few video games, and I saw. You ever heard of The Godfather?
Yep.
There was The Godfather on PS2.
Yeah,
I was like,
it's actually a really good game.
I was like, they made a PS2 game of that old ass movie.
Yeah.
Sorry, told me to steer away. Just
No.
wanted to say.
No, I have a lot of collection hobbies, and it's gotten really out of hand. From the waifu cups to like the $3,000 in magic cards I'm sitting on a bookshelf right now. Yeah, I need to sell a lot of those.
Yeah.
Or the $400 Funko Pop collection. Yeah, Mike, do it. They're worth money. Do it.
No. I was collecting Xenomorph figures, but I left them behind when I moved. I had nowhere to put them, so I don't have that stuff no more.
Technically,
But
you do. Technically, you don't.
yeah, not anymore. They're gone. They're gone now. They be gone.
Nobody.
Poof out of existence.
Oh man, something about collecting things. It's nice. Like
Yeah.
I have a small collection of jailbroken consoles. 2 now. Like, I used to have 3, but that poor 360 needed to disappear. I never played it. I blame Mike. I blame Trevor and his rock.
Oh yeah, and our rocks are definitely better than his.
Oh yeah, definitely, dude. I just mounted a fucking minigun to the top of my rock. Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
You better watch out. My rock is.
You know what's weird is that my rock is like glowing green, and it says something about like manipulating time. I don't know what the fuck's up with that, man. It's really weird.
Mine says Vidar.
Vidar?
Yeah. Vidar.
Is it like a fucking
see,
barbarian?
The problem with my
Vidar
rock,
the barbarian.
the problem with my rock just smells really weird.
Does it smell like, you know?
I don't know.
Meow?
No.
Meow? Meow?
Smells like meow. Smells like cat.
Smells like. No, does it smell like meow? Come on, Matt. Meow.
Oh, shut the Mike, stop it.
I hope you guys heard that.
Mike, you know what? Just for that. Next hobby.
Okay.
Alright, Mike.
Oh, well, for one, I like to laugh a lot because I'm a giggly bitch. But you know, something I used to really be into, which I'm not as much anymore. I've got hand problems, and I went through something that just I was like, you know what? I just don't like it as much anymore. I used to draw a lot. I used to draw every day. And I had this humongous collection of art that I did. A lot of it was on giant pieces of black paper. And Matt remembers this from
Yep.
school. I had some pretty cool shit. But now it's a lot easier for me to draw on a tablet, which I'll send that here. And I really hate doing this, Matt, because I don't like telling you what to do or anything. But if you can, definitely put this up for everybody. Let me find it here real quick. I still have a bunch of things to delete from my Ridley versus Vilgax project. It was such a big project. All right, here it is. So,
Sir, that's a nipple. We can't show that.
and so this is just concept art for my comic. And yeah, I prefer to draw on my tablet a lot more. There's a lot more options. You know, I don't have to use different pencils. I stick with the same pencil. And you know what? It's still you drawing. It's still you using your talents. You're just using different tools in a different way. And I have enjoyed drawing a lot more since. So yeah, I would definitely say that being artistic is one of my hobbies. I've also used my artistic capabilities for like creating logos and backgrounds and just really cool shit like that. I've created Jacob's logo. I've created Matt's logo. I created the We're About Everything logo and everything. I created my burger business logos. So yeah, and I also use it for my thumbnails. Like, you know, I just love being artistic, and I like making things look really nice and presentable. It's very rewarding when someone really appreciates how things look. So yeah, I would say being artistic is one of my hobbies as well. So yeah. Jacob,
While you were saying that, speaking of that, I like to make thumbnails.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I have like Mike said. Sometimes he makes thumbnails for me, but when he's not, But well, if he's busy, I'll make my own thumbnails, and I like the way some of them come out. If you guys want to see what my thumbnails look like, on my YouTube channel, see some of my battles.
I'm sending a thumbnail of the next upcoming battle. I'm really, really, really proud of this thumbnail. It really just pops and catches your attention. So this is just the kind of hard work that I put into thumbnails. Man, I want it to look the best that it can.
Since we're all doing the thumbnail sharing, I'll share one of mine while I'm at it as well. Mike knows which one I'm talking about. Fuck, I love that. It's a pad I'll never use it anytime soon.
Which one is that?
Oh, you fucking cum bucket. I'll have to go through my files.
I don't remember making anything for a cum bucket, but
it's not you. You didn't make it, dumbass. I made it.
Oh, okay.
This one when it loads. It's almost sent. It's halfway there. Oh, almost there. Almost there. There it is.
Oh yeah, I love that fucking thumbnail, dude. That is so good. Hey, look, we both just set episode 8 thumbnails.
Originally, that was the pilot, Mike. You know that?
I know, but it does look. It is kind of cool, though.
It is episode 8 now. If I ever get back to this,
dude, I love your thumbnails. Your verse thumbnails are awesome. I love them.
One day I'll get back to it. One day. Right now, gotta focus on my weeb collection.
I thought you said weed collection there for a second.
Dude, I have like 14 dandelions out back.
Oh, shit. Oh, dude, I forgot about the centerpiece in the middle with the 2 sexy ladies.
Dude, it's such a beauty.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Spear versus that guy. Yeah.
That guy.
That guy. Kratos with not white skin and hair.
Yeah, this is episode 127.
Dude, I would fucking kill to have a beard like that, though.
Mike.
Yeah.
Grow it out.
I would. Well, the thing is that my mustache is the only thing that's growing out. My mustache gets so long, it's like it tries to get in my mouth, so I have to like trim it. It's annoying. It's like, fuck, it's getting in my mouth, man. Yeah, my facial hair sucks. God, I would kill to have something cool like that. I would be talking low just on purpose. How can I help you today? Oh, me, boy.
Boy. Are you sure, boy?
Boy. Boy. Girl.
Not just a gun. Please, no.
Female.
I'm thinking about his daughter, right? He's just like, girl. Me.
Woman.
Female.
His wife, woman. Where is boy? All right. Whose turn is it? Jacob, are you still going?
No,
No, I'm done. Go ahead.
It was Jacob. Fuck. Pork?
You like to fuck as a hobby? What?
Matt, children watching.
Pork?
I like the fucking pork.
The one that I'm pretty sure Mike is going to see coming. I am a uncertified Volkswagen technician.
Yes.
I'm an unlicensed therapist.
That's what this podcast is, unlicensed therapy. That's all it is.
To get rid of real life for a little bit.
Please, tell me more about your problems.
Problems.
Yeah, let me just get real
Oh,
your
wife,
quote-unquote problems.
your wife cheated on you. See,
Sounds like
I'm sorry about
problem.
that.
Sounds like
She's pretty tight.
That sounds like a
That sounds like a personal problem.
Personal
very
problem.
Problem, sir. This needs more beige.
Why are you putting emphasis on the word problem? Don't worry about it.
This
It's
is
no longer going to be your problem.
This is the real passionate problem.
That sounds
You know what?
very
I
unfortunate.
I just
Problem.
realized I do a lot better when I don't drink.
Yes, you do. Don't
No.
drink again. Leave it to me.
I am doing horrible in this episode, my good sir. And now I have to take my medicine.
Leave the drinking to the professionals, sir.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
Jacob,
Sorry,
you're
but-
underage still.
Ignore this.
I sipped mommy juice before. Okay, wine. That was called.
Okay, there's a difference between beer, wine, and liquor.
And mommy juice.
And mommy juice. But that's wine. He just said it was fucking wine.
And twisted tea.
There we go. My medicine has been taken.
Twisted tea.
No, Mike can go for another 4 hours.
4 hours.
Now my stomach won't rupture.
And you won't shit spray everywhere.
No, my stomach won't fucking explode and acid won't be everywhere.
Fucking
Oh, so
alien.
you're a xenomorph. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, a fucking ulcer xenomorph.
We call
An
them
ulcer does suck, buddy.
Mike.
That-
We call
That's
them
what you get for being stupid, you know.
we call them
I had
splatters
two
for a reason.
Mm. Yeah, ulcers are no fun, man.
No.
They're so painful. It sucks. I deal with it all the time. Drives me nuts. But that's my fault. We'll talk about that another time.
Talk about with injuries the next episode.
Yeah.
Uh,
All right. Is it your turn, Matt? Or
I was rudely interrupted about
Your turn. Mike.
problems.
problems?
Problems.
I think it's your turn, Mike.
No, it's definitely mine.
I
You're
thought
Yeah.
talking
you
about
said you were looking. You said you were
problems.
Mustang.
His problems.
Oh, yeah, that's what was how I like to tinker on cars because they're piece of shits and need fixed.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Cool on cars.
Not tinkle, tinker.
Drink a lot of water.
Didn't you know? If you piss in the gas tank, your car runs better.
All right, Matt. Sorry.
Oh, there's nothing much to say. Just I fix car go vroom vroom. Another part breaks. I fix
He
car
likes to-
go vroom vroom.
He likes to work on cars, man. That's a very productive hobby.
No, it's productive, but also very expensive.
Yeah, but man, like you are reviving vehicles, man. Like
That is
that's
true.
a good thing, and it's especially a good thing because of the way things are right now.
Right,
You know, yeah, that's a good thing.
even though my
Good
new
man.
car is a fucking gas guzzler. I needed all-wheel drive, man, and it's all-wheel drive. I only get like fucking 20 miles to a gallon, though.
Nice.
Oh.
That's it.
I'll have to kidnap you, Mike. I'll have to kidnap you one day. We can go
Oh,
vroom vroom
boy.
with
That
it.
me too.
Oh boy!
Michelle, your turn.
Don't fucking call me that, please. All right, my next hobby. This is kind of tricky. So I haven't touched on this for a long time. I made it a few years ago. I actually made it because I wanted to create more content for my channel. My goal was I wanted to go around, meet YouTubers that I talked to in person, and then have like a cool interview kind of series with this. So I created a Dream Battles board game. And I actually have the board. I actually have cards and everything. I need to add more characters to the game. But basically, I would go meet the YouTuber in person. We would play the game, and as we're playing the game, we're talking. You know, just as we would in this
fun
podcast
fact.
and everything.
Well, Mike works on the physical version for a period of time. I was working on the digital version.
That's right, because we wanted a backup in case I couldn't go around and
Right, we
physically do
wanted
it.
a PC version of it, so if
I
can't do it in
actually wanted
person-
to. I wanted to go to Europe and meet Rico and Matt daily and I wanted to play this game with them because it's more than 2-player. You can play 4-player on the game in total. So I wanted to go and play that game with them and and interview them and talk to them, as friends. It would have just been cool, but I decided not to go. I was going to go, and then just right after that, I think COVID hit. So it was really weird at the time, and there was a lot of stuff going on with the president, and it was just it just wasn't good timing.
It
So
was,
I decided not to.
A clustercluck.
Yeah, it was really fucked up. But yeah, I had never gotten into card games and stuff. I played a few board games, but you're the reason why I actually wanted to make this, because I wasn't good at that stuff you were into. So I wanted to make something that was just as fun, but it was something that I could play with you. So that was one of the reasons I made it. And it was really weird. Like I was making it and my dad kept questioning it, and I was like, trust me, we'll try this out. And he was like, man, this is really well thought out and everything. And I was like, well, yeah, I mean, I tried, I wouldn't say it's perfect. He's like, man, this is really fun. This is awesome. My dad even got into it, man. Like he actually helped me make the board and everything. He was so into it. So yeah, I gotta give my dad credit there. He really likes the game. And I hope to play it with you guys someday, because it's a really fun game. It's long though. It's like a 2-hour game,
Well,
if not more.
if we can't do
So-
it in person, I think I'll finally get my head out of my ass and get to work on that digital version again.
Yeah. But yeah, so far I have Guts, I have Scorpion, I have Death from Darksiders, I have Delta from BioShock, I have Freddy from FNAF, Predator, and who else do I have? I have somebody else. I can't remember all the characters, but those are the ones that I have so far, I
Dante?
believe. And I don't have Dante. No, I don't have Dante. I do have Guts, and I do have Death and Scorpion, Delta, Freddy, Predator, and I think there's somebody I'm missing, but I don't know. But yeah, I put a pretty good decent amount of characters on it, and I do plan to add more. I just need to rebuild my
You gotta add
card. Well, I gotta rebuild my card design because I lost it. So I gotta rebuild the way the cards are made again. Yeah, because there was a few times I had to clear my iPad's memory and everything, and sheesh. But it is what it is, and I gotta say, I would love to pick up that game again, because it is fun and it gets intense, man. Like man, there was some games with my old man where it was like we were sweating, trying to figure out what the next move was going to be, because it's a card game combined with dice and also a board in that you move on and you strategize, and you have to pick your attacks wisely, because every time you attack, you have to flip the card over, and then you have to use another attack to unflip that card. So it's just cool, and you can upgrade, and you can purchase things, you can purchase health, it's just cool. So yeah,
Say it's very dreamy.
it's very dreamy. Yeah, it's a very combat. It's a combat heavy game, and it's basic, but it's also kind of complex too. So yeah, I'm really proud of that, and I'm really glad that you were the influence behind it. So
Just so you
thank you,
guys
Matt.
know, Mike's full of shit. He can play Magic the Gathering. He just doesn't want to against me.
I'm just not good at it.
It takes time, man. Not everyone's perfect on the get go. It took me
I
years to
know.
learn how to play well.
All right, Jacob, you can go next, my man.
All right. I would say my next one is. You guys ever heard of an app called Texting Story?
Yes, I have.
I like to make stories in Texting Story.
That's cool. Yeah.
So how it works is you have to type on each side of the message boards for each person, and you come up with a full-length story, but it looks like you're just texting back and forth. And it's funny how it can turn out. I did a battle in a texting story, and I uploaded it on my YouTube, and that got pretty good views. I might be doing some more of those.
Nice.
Me and my friend, I showed my friend this, and me and him started doing a story, and we've been doing that story for like a year and a half.
Oh God.
And if we ever do finish the story, I feel like that video that we're going to calculate is going to be like 6 hours long.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's a fucking monster.
yeah.
A fucking monster.
Yeah, we've been doing this since like I think October last year, so basically a year, pretty much. I think.
Yeah.
So,
So you and I are kind of going through the same thing, creating a story and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Nice. Nice.
All right, Zast, your turn.
Listen here, you little shit.
I'm a big shit.
I love that fucking meme with the bird. Listen here, you little shit. I love that fucking meme. It's
I
so
think
funny.
that's-
Matt, hold
Besides
the picture so everyone knows what you're talking about.
No. Stop requesting things for future Matt. You don't like it.
Future Matt, please don't listen to present Matt.
I'm past Matt.
Yeah,
What are you talking about?
Future Matt loves the request, guys. So don't, anybody in the comments, if you want to talk to Future Matt or say anything, don't be afraid to.
Future Matt knows where
He'll
future Mike
definitely
lives
respond.
if he keeps his shit up.
No, there's only a future Matt. There's only one Mike.
Could be a future Jacob back there, but
No, maybe a past Jacob.
yeah, Pat, or a 3 second ago Jacob,
Past Jacob.
or a modern Jacob.
Yeah.
Then there's
the
classic Jacob.
So
classic
I
Jacob.
only have.
We have different
What?
designs.
Do I,
Then there's Jacob Boom.
You know what? We keep talking so much, and then we're literally doing damage to him like a video game character. Duh!
minus 40
Oh.
HP already. Out of 45.
I'm going to mute now.
I mean, I guess I only have one more hobby that I can actually discuss openly that's not porn related. Apparently, according to Mike. And that's a subgenre of gaming called sim racing. I recently started doing it about 3 years ago, and so far it's made me a better driver. I know how to take a corner going 95 miles an hour. Well, I've actually done that before. I'll tell you right now, scariest fucking thing in the world in a car that's 3 inches from the ground,
Oh god.
and it weighs barely over 3,000 pounds.
Oh god.
Dude, it's fucking terrifying. You've never seen me
Uh,
actually drive. You've done with my city driving.
Don't you ever fucking do that. before
I'll
on
do
the
it
road.
once. I'll do it once.
No.
I get one for you.
I'm not going.
I will not.
I
will not.
almost just called the audience streamers. We're in the wrong place. Everythingers or whatever you're called. Tell this man to
wait,
not do that. I am
Wait,
not going.
I know what it is. Like weigh-ins.
What's up? Weigh-ins?
Weigh-ins.
The way.
Everything in weigh-ins? Oh my gosh. Oh.
No. In the new car, I will never do that because it weighs well over 3,000 pounds and is currently sitting about 6 inches off the ground.
Oh
We
god.
will flip the fuck over.
Yeah, we would probably die.
We won't die. We'll flip over.
And then die.
Maybe if the deer comes by.
If we flip and crash flat upside down first, you know what that looks like. Then we die. and the police will be like, looks like somebody flipped over and then died. They didn't die during the flipping. No, they definitely
died when the deer found the car.
No, the deer found the car and there's no blood trace. No, it couldn't have been the deer. It must have been when the car flipped over and landed flat.
I think the term is pancaked.
My god, that guy's crotch is right in his face. This is definitely a case of a car flipping
Why'd
over.
you take off your seatbelt, Mike? You can't jump out of a
My-
flipping vehicle.
Well, there it is. He was cut in half, and his crotch is sitting right on his face. Cheese and rice. This is gruesome.
No, like I find it.
My God, look at those intestines with all that shit hanging out.
I find an enjoyment of learning how to drive new vehicles in different ways, without going out and buying a new fucking vehicle.
Have you ever done a one wheelie in your car?
First off, if I'm balancing on one wheel in either car I own, that's a death wish.
You did a two wheelie? Oh yeah, you think that's cool? Watch this. I'm gonna take all my weight to the right, and look at that. I can do a wheelie.
First off, that's called a sidewall. Dummy.
You know what I mean, though. I don't know.
I know exactly what you mean, but no, I did jump my car before. That was fun.
Whew, gosh, no way.
Dude, that fucking hurt. So
Here's the thing: I'm a tough guy, but I'm really cautious and scared of a lot of shit. Like heights, I can't do them.
you would.
But I've had to do them because of my work. But it doesn't mean I fucking like them. Oh, yeah, I would. Yeah, I think I would have a heart attack and die if we did something like that, even if it was just a little one. All right, we're going over this little tiny ramp.
Hey, Mike. I have a question for you.
What's up?
Would you like to become my co-driver if I ever start rally?
Fuck no.
I'd say
Jacob-
Mike has seen some of the
Jacob-
videos I've done.
Jacob would have to be in the back, and I
You
would
know,
be
Mike,
like having a heart attack. And then all of a sudden, here's Jacob. He's like, Michael, breathe in and out.
Okay, Mike.
How long do you have to do this for?
All right.
Until you have an
If people
epiphany.
want to know what Mike would have to deal with, I have 3 videos of me actually doing a rally. And
Oh God.
or if you want to watch the WRC series, you can watch that and find out why Mike says no. Keep in mind, Mike, that's in cars
Yes.
that have 300 horsepower.
Oh
My car has half
God.
that. You sure you don't want to drive it?
no,
once?
no,
Just once?
no.
You
I'm
got
not
me.
gonna. I'm not
Sir,
gonna drive like that.
No, I'll drive like that. You just have to read the directions.
No, no.
You just gotta tell me when to turn left.
Whose turn is it?
Yours.
It's mine already. Holy shit a doodle. All right. Oh boy. So another hobby of mine is, well, I have a whole YouTube channel about it. I love versus battles. Since I was a little kid, I've been into this. I have a whole YouTube channel. I in fact know the first battle that I ever thought of, and that was Hulk versus Superman. Because at that time, when I was a little itty bitty guy, I was really tiny. I always wanted to see Hulk and Superman duke it out. And the older I got, and the more characters I was introduced to, the more I thought it'd be cool to see them. And I didn't have internet for a long time, so I didn't know things about like social media. I'm a caveman, so I didn't know about people interacting about things like this. And I always thought it was just me, and I always felt weird because I always thought of that stuff. Maybe I was unique and, you know, in my own weird way. And then I found YouTube. I didn't really know about YouTube. And that was around in like, I don't know, 2011, 2012 or something like that. Got into YouTube and I was like, man, I like this guy a lot. And then I thought, man, I'd love to do that too because, you know, I never get to talk to people. I never get to interact with people, you know? So I started my first channel, which, man, I'm just telling my whole YouTube story, which I need to not do that because I'm actually saving that for a different episode. But long story short, I got into a versus channel and I did that because I discovered it's been a thing that's been going on forever. It's been a thing that's been going around at like lunch tables and stuff. I just wasn't in the right crowd because I didn't know how to get in the right crowd. I was a very, very awkward kid, very extremely awkward and didn't fit in anywhere. So, you know, it was really cool getting into that. But what's really sad now is there's a lot of people who are fleeing out of this genre. You know, this whole new amazing art form that right now, as we speak, for the last 10 years, Versus has gone from like people asking who would win to now becoming content that is evolving into like this thing that people can watch and be entertained with. And it's not limited to just people doing it the same way. There's literally different genres and verses of their own. There's different styles to watch. There's different ways that people run down the characters. There's different ways that people analyze the stuff. And it's just evolving, and it's becoming different over time. You know, with our Dream Battle series, the battles are becoming fan fiction. They're becoming stories mixed in with the fight based on location, you know, and what happens, how it leads up to the point. And it's just another example of how verses are becoming more complex. You know, it's versus is trying to keep up because people are getting bored of the same old thing. And so now versus has to adapt. Versus has to become more interesting, right? So versus is just awesome. And what I love about it is a lot of people think it's about trying to answer who wins. I think it's about never ending the debate. And that's what's so cool about it. Like, and that's why it's like definitely like top 3 favorite hobbies for sure, because it just goes on. And I just love sitting around and talking to somebody about like a battle that would go down. And I just think that's so cool. And I love having a team now. And I'm really anxious for us to just start working as a team here soon on this next episode. Trying to figure out who wins, how the story's going to go down, all that stuff. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so fun. Yeah, I love versus, man. And if you're a big nerd, you know, and you were never into versus or anything, you should definitely try it out. It can get a bit toxic at times, but you just have to know how to approach people. You got to have a different mindset. You can't get upset. Remember that anybody who thinks they have the facts it's not true. It's people using facts to back up their opinions. That's all you need to know. And lastly, honesty is key. So that's all you need to know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
Yeah.
I totally agree with that.
Yeah. So Jacob, what else you got, my man?
I would say same thing. Versus, like,
Mhm.
like you're one of the inspirations for me starting my own versus, Mike. Also, of course, like Death Battle, Animation Rewind. Because before I even started that, I watched their stuff. Like, I first got into versus when I first, you know, watched Death Battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I discovered Animation Rewind's Cartoon Fight Club. Then I discovered you.
Mm.
Then I actually found you on Facebook. Then we started talking. Then we made this whole group here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and I don't regret it. You're one of my best friends, Mike, and I'll never take it back.
Awesome, my man. You know something though, like I said earlier, the coolest thing about this versus thing right now is like I love trying to come up with the story, and it's no longer looking for like correlation or in or just the battle being close, which is the most important part. The battle being close and being interesting is the most important part. But one thing that I love trying to do now, which a lot of people don't try to do, is I like to see if it makes a compelling story. Because it's a whole new way of doing verses. And I love trying to create like a legit reason that's believable, you know, and the location makes sense. And I just think it's a cool challenge, man. And it's a really cool way to just get creative. And that kind of ties into um, you know, my hobby of being really creative, you know, like I had mentioned earlier with the whole comic thing and creating characters. That kind of ties into this too, man. And
Yeah.
you know, I'm starting to realize that a lot of our hobbies kind of intermingle with each other. in a weird way. And especially if we have talents like art. Like, dude, my art plays such a big role in a lot of things that I do. The board game, the YouTube, all of it. It all ends up there somehow. And yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the way I do it is I like to visualize it.
Me too. Me too.
But I love to visualize it. Then it gets you hype.
Mhm.
And I love visualizing.
Me too. Yeah, imagination, man. I've had a lot of people tell me that my imagination's off the charts because I can literally see like frame by frame everything that goes on in my head. I can just like envision everything with like my comic. My comic I see as an animation, right? So I can like hear the voices. I can just see all of it, in a weird way. And when it comes to battles, man, I'm the same exact way. Actually, this is going to sound kind of weird, which I'm going to be talking more about this for the character creation episode. Whenever I'm having troubles coming up with a scene or trying to come up with the part of the battle, I'll actually stand and this is what a lot of comic and story writers actually do is they'll actually improv with themselves and they'll start talking out loud, and they'll start visualizing themselves in the situation. And that really has helped me with like a lot of moments in my stories and stuff. And that's how I've created so many cool moments is like, I can't do it sitting here and thinking about it. I need to move around and figure something out. And it sounds kind of childish in a weird way, but sometimes that's what you got to do. Oh, hell, Stan Lee did that, man. He would literally like jump on tables and fucking show people the poses and shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Stan Lee.
I fucking love Stan Lee, man. God damn.
Excelsior.
But yeah, Jacob, that's something that you and I do share in common is that the one thing we try to do is we try to envision everything and try to, perform the actions the best we can to enhance our imaginations, because sometimes we need a little boost,
Maybe that's why we're good friends.
Absolutely.
Like,
Anything else you want to say?
I think I already said it.
Well, fine. I thought you wanted to say more. God.
Oh, we can't say anymore.
But I am glad that I met you, buddy.
Well,
I'm
me
glad
too, man.
I'm glad that we made this. I'm also glad I met you. Even though I feel like Matt's gonna stab me with this.
Just remember this, and I really mean this, and this is why I put it in the title. This is a podcast that features only best friends
And acquaintances.
Only best friends.
Only acquaintances.
Only acquaintances.
Only the man I tried to murder a year ago.
Only the people that I'm kind of friends with, but
and minor colleagues.
minor.
Best friends, acquaintances, and minor colleagues. Yeah, that's real catchy.
And my grandma.
Yeah, and my grandma. And my grandma. That's it.
And
my
my
third
pet squirrel.
cousin.
And I'm my own grandpa.
And my cousin.
Have you ever heard that song?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, you need to look up the song "I'm My Own Grandpa." It's hilarious.
Maybe after we're done with it.
Yeah, you need to do it.
But
It's very important. That's done soon. All right, I'm being stupid. Matt.
let's say I've gone brain dead. I already listed off my hobbies. They're all.
You did?
Yeah.
You fucker.
Yeah. I don't feel like going on another 9 tangents about my hobbies.
You don't have anything else?
I have a lot. I just don't want to spill all of them.
Well, list them off, man. There's something to steal.
Oh no, man.
I think you should, man. Man.
Got it, man.
Things already been discussed. I have a fucking Funko Pop problem. I have a waifu cup problem. I got a fucking anime problem.
You don't want to talk about the porn? Huh?
Oh,
Could you imagine the ball sack on the fucking infected sauropod? That'd be terrifying.
Yeah.
God.
Flesh.
Ugh. 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 It looks like fucking Reptar from Rugrats.
Rugrats. Rugrats.
I forgot what they're fucking called. Stupid baby show. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, he
Rats.
masturbated.
Rugrats.
Chucky.
Rugrats. Oh my god. What's
How big do you
happening?
think Stegosaurus nuts are?
I'm not gonna drink anymore during these podcasts. I'm not gonna drink before I do them. Yeah. All right, we'll move on to me, I guess. I pretty much talked about everything I like to do. I love to cook. I like to create things in fiction, write stories, create characters, come up with
have
powers
something.
and abilities that make sense, come up with their feats. Like, I love versus battles. I like doing YouTube. You know, I'm just. And the other thing I'm into as well is I like to explore. You know, I'm into adventure. I like to delve into things, you know, and see where it takes me. And like this podcast, for instance, you know, I don't know. I just like to try new things.
Yeah.
That's about it. I'm
Another
boring.
hobby of mine is going to the bathroom.
Ah,
Yeah, I just like shitting on the toilet, man. Sitting on the toilet. I like to watch Christmas movies during the summer.
interesting.
Basically, some of my favorite movies are Christmas movies. I'll give an example. The Santa Claus 2. I like that. That is funny. Tim Allen is basically Moses.
Tim Allen is Moses. Have you ever
Tim Allen is basically Moses.
Have you guys ever watched that video of Tim Allen? Oh wait, no, yeah, it's a Doom. It's a video of Doom, and someone made a mod of all the sound effects replaced with Tim Allen. So every single sound effect is Tim Allen going. Every gunshot, everything.
All the dialogue.
Yeah, literally every sound effect is the demons.
Die Hard. Pretty much Die Hard. That is technically a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Takes place during Christmas.
Ho
ho ho, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
I like to. You guys ever heard of the Year Without a Santa Claus? Like Heat Miser, Snow Miser.
Oh yeah.
I Mr. Green Christmas. I Mr. Sun.
Oh. I got nothing else to talk
Mike,
about.
Sing with me, Mike.
No.
Dance with me, Mike. Dance the dance of life.
Dance the dance of life. I love that. I love that episode.
You wanna know what my problem is? You wanna know what my problem is? I love too much. Peter, you're scaring me. That's good. Embrace the fear. Dance with me, Lois. Dance the dance of life. Yeah, maybe we should call that therapist.
Okay, maybe we should end this episode.
All right, Matt. Did you like what we talked about?
I actually enjoyed what we talked about, except for the one big ass section I'm gonna have to cut out of this.
No.
No.
Don't you dare cut out.
Maybe
I will cut it all out. You can't stop me.
It's so good though.
No, it's not.
It's a good funny moment.
At least some of them is.
We needed more funny moments, Matt.
We had plenty along the way.
No. That was the real funny moment. Everybody's gonna laugh their balls off when they listen to that.
Matt, are we also going to mention that we saw anime titty tonight?
What? Oh,
We saw
yeah,
anime titty.
yeah, that, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like
Yeah.
anime?
Phantom, one of my favorite animes of all
Yeah.
time. That's the only time
Yeah,
you can
guys,
see titties.
we saw Casca on a different show. And
Yeah.
and I know that, and because of her boobs, you know, I recognized the boobs, and I was like, oh, that's Casca. I
Like,
knew I recognized those boobs
Is
somewhere.
it's probably because it's also she's a mocha waifu, a little dark skin,
Yeah.
a little tan.
Same hair on the head, everything. It looked just like her. And I recognized the boobs, you know.
Of course you did.
I was like, hey, that's Casca. You know what? If she would have had a shirt on, I would have never guessed it was her. But
Well, gentlemen, did you enjoy yourselves?
yes, I did.
I know I fucking did.
Future Matt, keep that part
Future Matt, can I have a pony?
in. All right, Matt. Sorry. Sounds so aggravated.
Did you take a smoke of a cigarette? Drag?
Thought about it.
You sound so aggravated, man. You're just like, fuck.
This is gonna be a bitch to edit.
You know what? With every episode we do, the harder it gets for you to edit, I notice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Matt, you need a back rub?
I need more than a back rub. I need $1 million and a double D blonde.
I'll give you a back rub.
No.
Maybe a happy ending.
No.
What about,
$1 million.
what about
Double D blonde?
And I just had a brain fart, forgot what I was going to say. I got nothing to say.
Ooh, give me a
Matt,
double D red.
what I was
That
saying-
works too.
Welcome to the Redhead Anonymous meeting. My name is
We
Jacob.
are.
That should be a bonus.
I think the podcast is getting worse, guys.
No, I think it's getting better.
No, it's not.
I think so.
No.
Are you
Matt
sure?
hasn't even done the outro yet. We won't shut the fuck up.
Then shut the fuck up.
You are doing it too.
Then I'll shut the fuck up too.
Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, we'll shut up.
Shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up.
You shut the fuck.
I'm going to mute.
Love you. Bye.
Well, that was certainly an adventure. Best way to put it.
I think it'll top the fictional crushes, but it's
I
up
don't
there.
think so either. That episode was.
Should we do a sequel? Cartoon fictional crushes 2.
The tier list. Oh shit.
If we are, I would like to do that actually,
Mhm.
but it's up to you guys. What we do.
We'll discuss that
All right.
later.
I'm Mike. These are my buddies, Jacob and Matt. And Matt
We
wants to
love
tell
you.
you guys to have a good day. And we'll see you in the next episode of We're About Everything. Apologies if this episode wasn't exactly the best. I had a little bit to drink. I don't know if Matt had a little bit to drink. We're just a little bit off. We haven't been on here for a while, but
Yeah.
we'll get better. We promise.
Oh.
Bye,
And,
everybody.
Good day.
we appreciate every support. Thank you so much. And bye. We love you.